36. It says, "This is the dream now. We will tell you the interpretation of it before the king. You, O king, are king of kings. For God of heaven has given you a kingdom, power, strength, and glory. And wherever the children of men dwell and beasts of the field and birds of the heaven, he has given into your hands and has made you ruler over them, and you are the head of gold." So just by way of understanding, Daniel is one of the greatest prophets. He's one of the major prophets in the Bible. Daniel has many prophecies concerning all the Gentile nations that will come on the earth even up until the second coming of Jesus, the antichrist at the end. And so here he had a dream, and Daniel is interpreting this dream, and he says, "You're the head of gold." So the king, just by way of understanding, the king had an image of gold, silver, bronze, iron, and then iron and clay. So this huge image. And he said, "You're the head of gold. God made you that." He said, "After you shall arise another kingdom inferior to yours, and then another, a third kingdom of bronze that shall rule over the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron, insomuch as iron breaks in pieces and shatters everything, like iron that crushes. That kingdom will break in pieces and crush others. Whereas you saw feet and toes, partly of potter's clay and partly of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, yet the strength of the iron shall be in it, just as you saw the iron mixed with ceramic clay. And as the toes of the feet were partly iron and partly clay, the kingdom will be partly strong and partly fragile. As you saw iron mixed with ceramic clay, they will mingle with the seed of men, but they will not adhere one to another, just as iron does not mix with clay. And in the days of these kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to another person. It shall break in pieces and consume all of these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." So I want you to get this. First of all, the interesting thing, these are all the Antichrist kingdoms. Before the king of Babylon was the Assyrian kingdom and the Egyptian kingdom. But when we get to the gold, it goes gold, silver, bronze, iron, and then iron mixed with clay. So each of these kingdoms becomes inferior and less valuable as you go. The last kingdom, iron mixed with clay, will be the most damaging to the earth. So while they diminish in value and glory as we go through them, the last kingdom is going to be the Antichrist. It's going to be the most, he's going to usher in great tribulation. And so the Bible's telling us here a couple of things. One is the iron is the Roman Empire. So Rome, the Roman Empire, will be a part of the Antichrist kingdom. We're not sure what nations will be a part of it, but the Roman Empire, I think Central Europe will be a part of it. And then he goes on to say something that's very interesting in verse 43. It says, "And you saw iron mixed with ceramic clay. They will mingle with the seed of men." And so there's something here that leads us to believe that as Antichrist is the actual direct son of Satan, the other Antichrist may actually have been sons of fallen angels, women impregnated by fallen angels. I wouldn't put it past this scripture saying that. There's no reason for that to be there unless that's the explanation. And so when you see these kingdoms, you got to remember Daniel's living in Babylon and explaining this to the Babylonian kingdom. And he then says the Medo-Persians are coming. They're going to be silver. And then a bronze torso is going to be the Greeks. And then iron legs are going to be Rome. And then iron mixed with ceramic clay is going to be the Antichrist kingdom. What this tells us is God knows the end before the beginning and the beginning before the end. And we can trust him. We can rely on him. Everything he tells us about end times is going to happen. And he said, don't be troubled. These things must come to pass. Anyway, God bless you. Thanks for watching. Please share, follow, like, make a comment. And then also please pray about becoming a partner with us for $25 a month or more. You can give us as little as $10, but we're praying for $425 a month or more donors. Pray about becoming one of those.